towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. The Tigers coming up. No score. Next to hit, Alexander Chang coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
D-Row, this guy hits home runs, and usually he hits them in bunches. How about his last game? 3 big flies.
Yeah, going through those ABs, Dan, did them all different ways, too. The guy is just on fire. If you miss over those 17 inches, good chance you're not getting that baseball back.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio in the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Next up, Austin Romine. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Tigers nothing. Next to stand in is Alexander Chang. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
First pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Alexander Chang. First offering. Fouled away. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there. You're here. The runner tags and breaks for third. Striding in is Reese McGuire, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. So stepping in is Casey Golden, a potential tying run for him at third base. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone. And that one had some extra distance.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Into the box, Alexander Chang, runner in scoring position with Zugan. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall, and their runners at the corners now. The 0-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as they open it up to 8-3.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
For St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Dylan Carlson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next for the Tigers, Alexander Chang, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Even though he's batting right-handed in this particular bat, this guy swings it from both sides of the plate. Numbers pretty much the same across the board. A terrific hitter, right-handed in this at-bat, but if you try to switch this guy around for the left side, he can do some damage also.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Digging in next, Edmundo Sosa. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Popped him up. Chang backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing up all cylinders. Winners.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. It's the first game in the month of July between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, your Detroit.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Spencer Turnbull gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping up is Alexander Chang as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 54 thus far as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheel.
So now here is Jason Martin. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Knock it down, Infield. Knock it down. One down.
This one's down to third. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate is Max Kepler. Lifetime in this matchup. He's really struggled 0 for 10. Hit out towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Alexander Chang.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Martin is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Stepping in once again is Alexander Chang. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Ground ball right side.
Come on, dig.
Play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs again.
Now to the plate, Alexander Chang. He bounced out last time up.
Alexander Chang.
First offering. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Racing back the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that two-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. So it's a two-run shot to right center. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Now to bat, Mitch Garver coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Arias, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They won the first game of the new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-2, the final score today. The Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Joe Penix brings the win out of the pen his first. Michael Fulmer hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny? Stepping in next, Alexander Chang. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Here we go, one time, like a big dog.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 56 on the year. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of...
Next to hit is Kyle Isbell. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here comes the 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Hey, we got one here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
So the next to bat will be Andrew Benintendi.
No left fielder.
The 0-1.
Bennett.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Second inning upcoming here in KC. The Tigers lead it 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Hey, you can do it. No one betting. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, see it up, drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Pat Valaika comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club. Next, it'll be Alexander Chang. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. Reyes over at second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down.
Let it fly. Let's go, right here.
Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now another 0-2. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
This is pulled into right.
Run it hard, run it
O'Grady
hard.
able to track it down for the 3rd out. Tigers get just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tigers lead this one 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Wilmer Flores, and they could use a spark from him here.
Second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights.
Now that's second baseman.
And now Alexander Chang as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Set with the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here.
Stand up
shy
right
of the
here.
track.
Stand up. Pick it up.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready now is Alexander Chang. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 196 for his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now it'll be Alexander Chang. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Ah, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in a game in the big leagues.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-1 is the final tonight. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Shane Baz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go! Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 197 in his career as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Next up for Detroit, Alexander Chang, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Reined in.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in will be Alexander Chang. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
First for the out, 3 unassisted. So now to the plate, Alexander Chang grounded out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2.
it. No one better. Let's go.
Driven to right field and deep. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 198th of his career. And the Tigers have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. The Tigers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Spencer Turnbull earns win number 7 on the season. Michael Fulmer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd.
Jenny, you were not just a legend on the softball diamond. You're a wife of a former major leaguer. I'm so curious, what's it like for a wife of a rookie in this show when you can't be with him every day? Is it just new phone calls, new amazing experiences every day?
You know, I loved, obviously you follow them, you know, with technology now, you're with them every single pitch. You know, you're finding a way to follow them out there. But it's being able to be surrounded by the greatest. And I remember Casey, you know, telling me stories about Randy Johnson and how him kind of taking him under his wing and showing him what the big leagues is all about and how to go about and how to train. And so it's the baseball stuff, but it's so much bigger than that as well. And it's getting the opportunity to be surrounded by the best of the best and tapping into that and how that then helps you in your game and as a man, I think too, just being able to handle the big leagues. And
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Cal Quantrill gets the ball for the Indians in this one. And stepping in, Alexander Chang is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. And now in the box, Will Benson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Will.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Next, here is Jake Hager. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, here we go. Play the one now.
Ready with the 0-1. Rosario makes a move from first. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So next to bat will be Alexander Chang. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, let's go, kid. One time, man.
First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan India.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, one away. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Now into the box is Alexander Chang. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! And that's a special home run. Alexander Chang continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware.
Striding in for the Indians, Will Benson.
Center fielder, Will Benson.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. In now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. To short, hit hard. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Alexander Chang.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 201 in his career, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball.
So here is Oscar Mercado. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Guy we've been marveling at all game, Alexander Chang, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with him.
Baddoo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. At the plate now is Josh Naylor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Come on now.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Detroit took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tarek Skubal earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our more.